welcome back to another video. I am home now, and I'm glad I'm back home. I miss my wife, obviously, and so it was nice to uh, get back home. I got back at it was like 7:20, I think, when we pulled in back to the college, and then it was about 7:40, I think, because we had to clean up the van and unload everything and unpack the sound equipment, and so I think it was about 8 when my wife. Or 7:48, somewhere around there, when my wife picked me up, and I was glad for that, and glad to be home. We ate dinner already with my mic here, so you can see my face, although you might not want to do that. Anyway, I was glad for today. I was glad for the weekend. It kind of just felt like what I said to her and what I said to somebody else it felt like the weekend, none of the days this week were complete. It's like I kept feeling something was missing, and it's like something was needed at the end of the day that wasn't there. And obviously, it's like, normally I go to bed with her. Normally we talk, at night. Normally, get up in the morning, and we actually don't talk too much in the morning. Like on the way to school, we drive together. But if I'm working after school, then I don't drive with her. So anyway, and sometimes I have classes when she doesn't have classes in the morning, like first hour. And so we're like we'll debrief at night, about the day and stuff. So that was different that I didn't have that. And so yeah, I'm back home in my office. I have a little love seat and a bookshelf. I got these bookshelves for free from one of the old college professors. I say professor. I don't know if you really call them that, because we're not like a super big college, so they're instructors. And I don't know if professor, you have to have all the degrees and stuff, because some they don't have. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, he's moving to Germany. The previous instructor, he was the dean of students a while back. He used to live in Germany years ago. He was a missionary there to the eastern side, and his girls they came back, so the girls could go to school here, and then they're moving back there. Anyway, I got those bookshelves off him because he was moving in. Me and him are tight. Yeah, and it's potentially I've been there to Germany 3 times with him. My wife has been twice, because the first time I went we weren't married, and then the second two times we were married. And so anyway, there's something I was going to say in this video, and I don't remember what, and I'm trying to remember it. Today. Today was nice. It was a good long drive. It ended up being like an 11-hour trip altogether, or almost. It was because we left the hotel at 8. They had to stop at a pastry shop that I think somebody at the church had told them about last night. So we went over there. I think that's how we did it, or they just found it. I don't know, but it was really nice. It was really pretty inside. I didn't order anything because I had breakfast at the hotel. But we left there at 9, and then we didn't stop until 12:30, 1, and we stopped at a Panda Express. It was like 12, and they said, "All right, get off the vans and get back in 20 minutes." No, it was like 45 to 50 minutes that we were there. I think they told the guys 20 when they called us before we stopped, and then they were all the girls' van, and they told them 30 minutes. So then I was like, okay. And then it was it ended up being 50 minutes, I think, for the stop. And then we ended up stopping 2 more times after that. I thought we were going to stop once. We stopped for gas, and then we stopped for a potty break an hour before home, which actually I needed because I got a drink at the previous gas station. Bad decision, but I mean, it's partially a good decision. It just kind of kept me going, while I was driving. Anyway, that was a lot of information, I feel like, in one go. But while we were at the Panda Express, standing out there, as we headed to the vehicle, I started talking to the other driver, which I think I said, he's married, and we both, I mentioned all these in previous videos, but that we both went without our wives, and he has a baby, and then I have 2 twins on the way, identical twin girls. Well, he also, I work for my dad, he also works for his dad, and I just kind of mentioned something about it, and it's not initially what we were talking about, but mentioned to him, like some of the uh, difficulties with that, and he just kind of related with me, and it kind of helped me because I've been kind of stressed with that because I get unnecessarily stressed. I feel like working with my dad, and it's like things that other people wouldn't have an issue with. It's like I have an issue with, and it's like yeah. But he said I totally get that. He's like I like he's like some people are built to be working with their dads. He's like and he enjoys like what he does with his dad. But he was saying, my brother is like perfectly gets along with him when working. He's like me. He's like there's just like resistance there. I'm like, yep, yep, and yeah, and it's like I don't know in either case that it's actually on like the dad side. I think it's both on our sons, like the son side, our sons, the son side. Um, I'm not totally for sure on that, but that was an interesting. I was glad for that. I'm almost done with my audiobook. I have like 2.5 hours left. I'm listening to it at like 1.35 times speed because I try to find like a natural, like a little quick speed for every book I read. Like it's or like quick. Some I do double, like if I can understand it clearly. Most I do like 1.5. This one, like 1.5, just seemed like a little too fast. And it's weird how like each audiobook is different in that. But this video's already past 6.5 minutes, so probably gonna figure out how to end this. And I think I'm just gonna. Anyway, yeah, I had a good weekend back home. See ya.